What is up, everybody? My name is Jack Billings here with Shed Knives. I'm the CEO and founder of Shed Knives here in Dover, Delaware. Today, I will be reviewing the Shed Knives Skur in Sea Snake 550 paracord. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. So, if you've seen any of our other videos, you know that Shed Knives does every single thing by hand. And I mean everything. The box was folded by hand, the sticker was put on by hand, this was written by hand, and the logo here, Shed Knives, a very simple logo. We've had the same logo painted on the box since the start, 2018. So it just kind of shows where we came from, what we do, and how we do it. So everything's done by hand. So moving forward, let's go ahead and open the box. First thing we see is a nice 2022 product brochure. Has a little bit of information on the company. Pardon the wind, it's a bit windy outside today. A little bit of information on Shed Knives, how we got here, and where we're going. 2022 colors offered. The 6 2022 knife models offered this year. And on the back, we have information on how to become a dealer. Shed Knives has dealers located in the United States, South Korea, and Australia. And in the United States, where most of our business is done, we do have dealers from California to Delaware to New Hampshire, so all around the place, west to east coast, even in the Midwest, so all over the place we have dealers. So if you're interested, you can send a message to sales@shedknives.com, or you can go ahead and call that phone number there. We'll be happy to send some information your way. So, moving forward to the next thing we see is going to be Shed Knives stickers. These things last forever. Oh my goodness. I was actually surprised how long these stickers would last. Seriously. Like, I don't buy junk. I don't put junk in boxes. I mean, it's Shed Knives. Why would I do that? But these things surprise me. Like, actually, I've had one of these sitting outside the shed on the top here for I don't know how long. 2 years, 2.5 years. This sticker has been there. It has not been discolored. It has not been peeled away. These are nice. So, we got this here. But that's not it. Why would it be it? It's Shed Knives. So Shed Knives, you get the product information here, which tells you a little bit about how to use the knife, how to maintain the knife, and how to be safe with it. So this is very nice here. And it's in English, Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and there's probably more languages in here. There's a ton of different languages. So, let's see here. Little camera thing here. Gotta adjust that. Alright, so anyways, and by the way, you'll notice that most of the Shed Knives videos here are just straight live videos, no edits, no music, nothing. This is just straight raw footage. So, no excuses, we just film, and that's it. So, the reason why you bought the knife is for the knife. So here's the knife. Let's go ahead and box this up. We're gonna box it up in the unboxing video. Can you believe that? So here we go. We have the 2022 Skur. Skur is spelled S-K-U-R. So you'd think it's Skur, right? Wrong. It's actually Skur. Like your, but with a S-K. So Skur. So anyways, the Skur name is actually Norwegian for shed, because this is Shed Knives. So when I first designed this knife model in 2020, it was designed by accident. I made it from the US Tonto. Ground a little too much right here, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to throw this knife away. It's such a nice piece. What do I do with it? So I showed this to my friend, who he and his family, I've known them, my family, we've known them for a long time, and they moved to Norway. So he speaks Norwegian, and I asked him, I call him up, I was like, hey, could you help me come up with a name for this knife? And so we're talking about different different words, different Norwegian names, and then he said Skur, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. What does it mean? He said it means shed. So here we have Shedknives Skur. This has been one of the best-selling knives since its release in the summer of 2020. Let's open it up. Nice blade there. Let's put it back in the sheath. Excuse the wind, by the way. It's a bit windy today, about 57 degrees here in Dover, Delaware. So a little windy, but that's Delaware weather. Just, you never know. But let's talk about the knife here. So pulling out the ruler, we have about 4 inches of handle covered by this 550 cord. And once again, the color is called sea snake. Sea snake, there's a snake called sea snake, and it has black and white, pretty much like wraps on the snake. So it's black, white, black, white, black, white, and so is this rope. So I figured sea snake, perfect color here. So the hollow grind here, let's dig deeper. We have just under a 1-inch hollow grind here. Moving up the blade, so nice sharp blade. Had the SK22 stamped on there, meaning Shedknives 2022. A nice drop here all the way down to the point with a 1/2-inch lanyard hole on the back. So that 1/2-inch lanyard hole, I can get my piece of rope here. 1/2-inch lanyard hole is very helpful because you can put nice thick pieces of rope on here. It's not going to go anywhere. You'll break the rope before you break the knife, which really is what you want, because this rope, you're not messing around. You can also put D-rings on here, you can put line, you can put rope, you can put all sorts of stuff on this lanyard hole. You can even put nice lanyards, because that's what it's made for, lanyards. And when people do custom pieces of my knives, a lot of times they'll put a nice lanyard on there with a bead or something cool. Really makes the knife their own. So Shedknives knives are very customizable. Cool feature here is this hole. It's a 3/16 hole right here by my left thumb. Then on my right thumb we have another 3/16 hole just to the left of the 1/2-inch hole. There's 1, 2, 3 holes on this knife. 2 of them are 3/16, 1 of them is a 1/2-inch hole. And the reason for this, I was not too happy with how the handle was sliding as I would wrap the knife models from previous years, specifically on the skewer and the spear point. I had a tough time with it, had a tough time getting it tight for the customer. That just took time away from making quality knives. I had a hard time with it. So I thought, I have a problem, let's find a solution. Just put a hole there. So I did exactly that, and it works great. I mean, barely moves. And once again, I have gloves on, so you get extra grip here. And this is not going to slide around. Okay, it's a nice tight wrap. Very nice. So here's a little bit about Shedknives 2022 Skur. Got a nice clip there. You can take it off. You can put 550 cord on it if you want. This is just a nice Kydex sheath. Very nice. Nice clip. And put it together. Get a nice click. And this is the 2022 Skur. So anyways, once again, my name is Jack Billings, and this has been the review on the 2022 Skur. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and you can also hit the like button. Really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to respond. So thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.